Fully clean. It's just Kenna and Mike cutting things with giant blades.
And sometimes it's me pushing my forearms together.
Yes. Contact with the camera at all times.
Oh no, did I forget my pencil? Oh god, my pencil.
So hi, we're here, most of us.
Oh, no, I brought it. Never mind.
And this is Lost Requiem, our weekly horror comedy TTRPG cast, where we're in 5.5, TOV, whatever you want to call it. We're using a little bit of both. I caved in and bought the 2024 Monster Manual because I had a lot of free money at one of my local gaming stores, and I was like, it doesn't cost me anything. So
I was about to ask, how do you get this free money? But no, at a gaming store. Okay, alright.
Yeah. Saved up, I guess. It was accumulated over a time, and I had not spent it in over a year and a half. So they were like, wow, you got a lot of them. I'm like, do I now? And they were like $10 cheaper than online, which you rarely ever find at a gaming store.
Yeah.
So I was like, yoink, please. I'm just to look at it. What's really cool about it, and I will say, to where I'm like this, from a game master behind the screen side of the design table, in terms of the player stuff, I'm still, from what I've seen, I like the TOV classes better. But the monsters, at least from a design, the bestiary looks very much like the Monster Manual 3.5. It looks like the old 3.5 design, the feel, the aesthetic. It's very much like how that looks. It includes a lot of whereas 5e, I think, shaved a little bit too much off. They put a little bit of fat back on for 5.5. They're like, hey, sometimes people want to know what the habitat is. Sometimes people want to know if they have pure, solitary, or pairs in quick little notations.
Okay. Fifth edition, they were attracting an audience. Now they have the audience.
Yeah, now they have the audience. So,
and they're all huge nerds. Yeah.
So, as we've just kind of continued, we're a heavy homebrew table anyway. So
industry around it.
Mm-hmm.
We are just sort of existing in the ambiguous 5.5 space. I might use some 24 Monster Manual monsters, but I haven't looked at any specifically for this next string of encounters so far.
And here's 7 dragons.
Yes. I really like the TOV dragons, though. I gotta be honest. I'm still giving the edge to them on that. I might have to dissect things a little bit more. Anyway, that was my little fleb out. Now into the horror. You guys were previously in Flatbrow, and you cleared out the city, saved some people. Wasn't able to save quite everybody. No, yeah, you did. I think you saved everyone, even the person who got kind of gutted. You were able to get out and bring back to life.
Thanks, Maud.
Do you have an extra napkin, by the way, Mike? By any chance? Oh, it's fine. Don't want to be wiping my nose on my sleeve live on the internet. On Beyonce's internet. How dare I?
It's your house.
Well, yeah, it's not their house. Just doing this all night. Just have a big crust by the end.
Assert your dominance.
Assert my dominance. What do red pandas do?
That's the opposite of scary.
This works on animals. Why are the humans going, duh?
Why are the humans
No, stop it! Stop it, you fools!
I'm terrified.
Coward! Anyway, sorry, super distracted. But you guys are heading into a grotto. You helped a lot of people out. You got kind of triple, quadruple confirmation that there is a place near the big elm in the back, which Sermia spotted when she was on the ship a few sessions ago, sort of out in the forest. You guys heading there at the end of last session, knowing that this is where Kishigal has kind of set up base after conquering the city of Flatbrow, and with now kind of learning that all of the rumors leading up to this island are true. There are giant cockroaches. There is very likely a literal demon lord in the form of a cockroach somewhere in the bottom of this place.
Cockroaches of unusual size.
Cockroaches of unusual size. There's a lot of grande cucarachas around here, guys. So,
Ne cucarachos.
yes. And so, leaving the rested town cleanup to Paraval Mincewind and his inquisitors, you guys headed off to the grotto while they decided to rescue any more villagers who might be here, there, or elsewise. And that's where we are. You guys, I need a survival check from everybody.
13. 7. Starting off strong.
17.
I think that's going to be a 12 altogether.
So,
How did John get the highest? It usually doesn't work out like that.
so
You got +0?
Plus, well, this is not include. It's actually +2,
he has
but
a
it's.
feature that gives him.
I've got a magic item that gives me +1 to all of my skill checks, but yeah.
I don't think
So
No, I'm sorry, that's just a 10.
this forest it's weird at first, and then you realize you're walking. You're like, have I seen that tree before? No. A rock pile, and you're like, that looks like the same rock pile, but sometimes it's like 20 feet away, sometimes it's like 50 feet away, but you've like stayed on the same path. And then, after like an hour, Sirmia, from when you scouted this place, it should have taken you 20 minutes to get here. You realize you guys have been, you kind of like, Cassidy, for a second, you take a minute and you reach down and the ground feels squishy, but it looks like dry land.
Oh god.
And as you're kind of saying this, some of you, like, your senses start to kind of fade in and out. The kind of still wintertime air, it has this sweet rot smell that kind of starts to creep in underneath.
Sorry.
I get gassy when I'm nervous.
Your flatulence
You
should
guys-
not smell like sweet rot.
For
We
the
talked to
moment,
Wes
the
about
snow
this.
almost seems to melt away supernaturally quick,
okay?
and you realize that you've been caught in like an hallucinatory terrain spell, where you just sort of like got lost in whatever the sort of general environmental effect of this demon lord being in the material plane. They just started to infect the world around them, and you see now that it is cleared. This is not like a frozen winter wonderland. It is like, even in winter, just the very tips of some of these little pieces of land that stick out from just fetid water, with like little bits of rime crusted up on the edge of the shore. There's these little marsh, I don't even know what to call them, like Mario steps, like footstools that sprout up out of the water. Some of them are stumps, some of them are just like mossy land that is protruded up out of it. You can see fish, frogs. Even during winter, there's insects flying around, crawling around, snakes, vermin of all sorts. You see small rodents throughout all the grass too.
Disgusting.
That's where you are.
Wait, I know how to break the spell, and I kick a tree.
Okay.
I rolled a 7 on survival.
I cast Prestidigitation on the ground.
All right. So the ground around you gets slightly less gross dirt. It is.
I step into the square.
I use my knowledge thing for who is the most knowledgeable about the grotto to see if there's anyone within 60 feet of us.
The four of you.
It's me.
Okay. So nobody within 60 feet. Got it.
Radicus is writing a note in his journal. We need to just deep this whole dang place. Whole island gets napalmed and bleached.
Evacuate island. Bleach island.
I switch my goggles to the detect magic mode to see if this place is overflowing with magic or if it's like strands of magic that we can follow.
There is a just sort of funk. As soon as you put that on, you're kind of like, whoa, fuck. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so much magic going on here right now.
As that happens, you guys realize that Mort and Ron are not with you.
Oh, thank God Mari's still here.
Sorry. He is also
the
not
trick.
here.
No! He was so
Where'd they go? Oh shit. Oh crap.
Oh no.
We lost our ranger and our cleric. Fuck.
Here we go.
That's fine. I
That's honestly
basically
a
fill
little
both
side
of those
quest I pay
roles.
money to watch.
It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. Just no one get hurt.
I just fill both of those roles.
The two most overly polite people in the party. Just,
More in Ron's excellent adventure.
Excuse me.
sorry. You're right.
Fortunately for me,
Nervously.
I have a very hard
Nervously
time
polite.
getting hurt. Unfortunately for you, that means you have an easier time getting hurt.
So, while you've been...
Don't fret, though. I have 10 points of healing.
Oh God!
As you've been talking, you guys realize now, Cassidy, you're talking to Talani. You and Braddock are trying to figure out the best way that the three of you might be able to contraption up a working napalm machine to just control burn
Wreck
the
this
entire
whole
island of
place.
Flatbrow.
Salt the
Sermio,
earth
with your
for the next 10
perception,
generations.
Something tells me you have to kill the queen.
you look and suddenly...
Scorched earth. Here we go.
Was Talani always that short? And then you look
What?
and
Am I eye level with Talani?
you're... Yeah, as you realize you're all about mid-shin being
Quicksand!
sucked into the bog.
Uh-oh.
And this is... it's so... You didn't even notice it. And you suddenly are like, and it's tight. It almost feels like you're being...
I activate my levitation boots. I can use an action to automatically go 10 feet into the air.
You cannot.
Yeah.
You go in it. You could try and give me... Does there a strength? Does it say? Or I guess you could try and...
How'd your go-go gadget boots work that time?
I need everyone to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
23.
Do I have time for a bonus item?
Sure. You have a bonus action time.
Big!
21.
26.
So you guys all... 28. You guys all feel it start to rise up to your knees, and it tries to yank you, and all of you brace yourselves on one thing or another, and it doesn't you can feel it and it's slowly building up the strength to yank you again. As you're doing this, Braddock, you get big, you guys are looking around, there's vines, there's branches you can pull onto, but then it looks like there's a cloud on the ground just sort of sweeping towards you guys, like a dark cloud.
Oh, no.
As it begins to get closer, you hear and you realize it's not a cloud, it is
Oh,
a
God.
blanket of vermin.
Bugs!
I'm sorry, Liz.
Oh god.
Talani, get it together.
I need a charisma saving throw from everybody.
Oh.
Yeah. Prep that right now.
Braddock's like, oh, fucking gross.
Oh, much better.
Ooh. 7.
18.
Actually, no. Gift of luck. I can do that.
23. Oh boy.
Better. That's 19.
What'd you get, Sirmia?
15.
So, Sirmia, and you got an 18?
Yep.
Sirmia, you are like, oh, no, and they just kind of like, and you're like, ow, and you feel like that moment of, gah, the muck just, and you guys see Sirmia, like, her body get enveloped, and then it just, till it's flat on the ground, and it's not like her
Is there anything we can
skeleton's
do
there.
to, like, grab her?
You guys are all like, as this is kind of happening, like, shoom, and as you look like, sir, you reach for her, and then Cassidy and Braddock, both of you at the same time. What the fuck? And you guys are reaching, clawing, and you get like a moment to pull up Talani. You're like holding on to both of them, and then you see, it, like, lurches up behind both of you. It's almost like the bugs spread out so much you can see almost underneath, if that, like the shell of bugs, it almost looks like necrocore, and it grabs them and slurps them down, and you right at the last moment, yeah, they're like, and you feel it like yanking on you, and you're looking around as slowly out of the mist, like some larger like bug figures. They're like 30, 40 feet, but it's like up to here at this point. The bugs are here. It's like you're Aladdin trying to breathe, you know.
Vince, this is over! I will fucking kill you! And then I close my mouth so bugs will get in there.
And she thumps down. It's dark for a minute. Like, dark. There's that panic of you like hold your breath, like, okay, I'll figure this out, and then you realize you're kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna figure this out. And right when you think you have to really start to hold your breath, you into a cavern.
I just realized what's Braddock's happy place, because I was like, Braddock's just going to go to his happy place, and I was like, what is it? And I was like, it is 100% exactly the Dick Van Dyke Show. It's just Braddock is Dick, and Martine is Mary Tyler Moore.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
It's the Brad Van Dyke Show.
Oh my god.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I see it.
So, you guys got a little scratched up with the bugs kind of here, there, and everywhere. I'm so sorry.
Talani takes a brush out of her bag and starts, like, fully combing herself. What the fuck? Oh god, get it off me.
That was a good episode.
What?
Everybody go home.
Is everyone okay?
You three take 24 slashing damage. You take 12.
Okay. Is that because of Wrestler Habbed? Or did
Because
I...
you made
did I
a save.
Okay.
You
Do I have it again because of Wrestler?
Oh, damn, what was the save?
You have multiple
Charisma.
fighting styles.
Was it
right?
the charisma save?
20
No.
charisma to resist being
Oh.
pulled down.
I was just one short. Damn it.
You guys are high level now. I gotta give you high DCs because you'll
That's
fuck
fair.
around and I find out 90% of the time.
I just want to be the one who.
By
fucks around.
design, but every once in a while.
I just want
wanna get
them to
hit.
find out for once.
And honestly, my saves are pretty bad except for charisma.
So
My skill checks
Sermia's just so
are
charismatic.
extremely good.
before you guys, could I have? You've got a 24. Never mind. It's so nice having a high perception because I'm like, blah.
Well, first off, question: are we still all together, or did we get?
You're all
separated?
kind of like approximately in this size of a space. But as you gain your bearings, Cassidy, you like stand up, and you like start to fall back, and somebody in the group like grabs you, yanks you back, and you like, and you can see it's like a 70, 80, maybe 100-foot fall just down into darkness. You're on like a stone pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
It's more like a karst. It's more of like a natural stone structure, as opposed to like somebody carving a pillar. But you see that this is actually, as you look out, Sermia, you can just peg this right away. You're inside a grotto. You are in a ruin. This is one that looks like nature has kind of
Shortcut.
taken over for a very long time. Not like since this dude moved in. It sounds like from the looks of it, it looks like for whatever reason there's a cave-in, something broke, but nature started to reclaim part of this grotto. So you don't know what traps are still functioning, malfunctioning.
Yeah, is it safe to assume that traps would be more likely to be malfunctioning than functioning?
More than likely. If you find a more intact part of the room, like if there's less greenery, there's a chance that they're more or less untouched because the vermin probably aren't big enough to trigger anything.
Mm. Is it a dimly lit room, or is it completely dark?
Actually, I was just about to say,
Well, I can see regardless.
it's very late afternoon, but so the light isn't great because it's winter, but there are mild bioluminescent, so it's like the lowest of low light.
Okay.
Yeah, but my goggles have dark vision as well, so.
If Mono or Malpeo were here, it would be very romantic. You would love to take Martine here if it wasn't so gross.
This is so nasty.
There weren't
I
so
do
many
have dark
bugs.
vision.
Mhm.
I do have dark vision.
Okay.
Pretty sure everyone here has dark vision.
I don't think Braddock does. Or do you know?
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, Brad,
I thought you got rid of it because you were a sun dwarf or whatever.
Yeah. Humans normally don't have dark vision, but my goggles would give me dark vision.
You spent a lot of time up top, or did you get something else?
There's
because of
nothing in the rules about that.
that? Well, then never mind.
We can all see just fine.
fine.
So are we just like on a pillar, like with like no way out, or we're just stuck in the middle of nowhere and it's just a big drop below us, or do we see a
In the
door?
middle of nowhere with no one to help you but each other, kid.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm just doing the knowledge ping to just make sure that there's nobody else besides us within 60 feet.
There's many bugs.
More knowledgeable on bugs.
I pinged to see if there are any bugs more knowledgeable about bugs.
I ping to see who's the most knowledgeable about our location. To see if there's anyone else besides us within 60 feet.
Nifty.
Let me see. Is that a bug?
Yep.
Yep.
It's starting. The game has become real life. TJ Jumanji'd us.
Jeremy warned us.
Why has this got to be method? Why has this got to be method?
Whoops.
Ooh, thanks.
Boop. stirs. You guys are all florped onto here.
I love being florped.
So is Braddock still big at this point?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Out of obligation.
Going through the mud, I went into, a sweeps week, thing of Dick Van Dyke, or Braddock episodes, and
So,
became small. Well, massive for a dwarf, but small.
He's a whole 5'2" now.
5'6".
5'6", okay.
I thought it was 5'7".
If I do some yoga. But I don't like it.
Ooh.
I don't want to cut you guys off visually.
Who's that?
Who rung that doorbell so politely?
Lauren must have ordered something. Alright.
But I'm honestly thinking to myself, at some point I'm like, you or Lauren's going to order something on DoorDash, and then I'll end up being assigned to that order at some point.
You're pretty cool.
But
That'd be fun.
yeah.
Let me go check with her that everything's okay. I'm sure it is.
Alright, well, in the meantime, we're going to get to the exit while you do that.
I'm sure when I get back, we beat D&D.
And we're all level 20.
We get to the exit and nothing happens.
Turns out there is no exit. We're just
We open up a
tracking.
treasure chest that is not a mimic and full of real treasure.
Mm-hmm.
And we win.
The card that says one.
So
World
we can get
peace
two
was
of
all
us
it
out
said.
of here.
Huh?
Technically, all four of us can escape. I can grab Talani and Dimension Door, and you can grab Cassidy and Dimension Door.
Does one of your runes give you Dimension Door? Or
Cape of the Mountebank.
oh, right, she gave you her cape.
So if things get really hairy, we have that option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Things get hairy without our cleric.
Oh yeah, and then if we run into that guy that was lowering our maximum HP with that sword, I'm wearing the armor that makes me immune to that. So
Very nice. I think my max HP is wrong. I gotta recalculate that.
Alright. So what do you guys do?
Leave.
I have an idea. Let's
I
leave.
think I'll hop over to here so I can start making my way over.
Give me either an acrobatics or athletics.
Well, I'm gonna stick the landing on this acrobat. No, I'm gonna use athletics.
Can I help him and like give him a boost
You want a
Give-
fastball special, Braddock?
to give him advantage?
Yeah, you can help him.
Talani.
Sermia's gonna Hulk throw
I
both.
need
No,
you to
I
toss
think-
me.
I have been training poses my whole life.
I cannot jump the distance. You'll have to toss me.
Help!
Oh, don't tell, Mort.
No, Stalmort, this is gonna be cool when I stick this. It's going to succeed. Just how well is the question? God, skills work with me here. There we go. Okay. 27.
Yeah!
Just for reference, when we go on the break, whoever parked directly across from the neighbor across the street, the old lady just asked if we could not park directly from behind her driveway because she's old and afraid that she's going to back into whoever's car that is.
Is it the Honda Civic?
I didn't look. It's just whoever.
Across the street.
But yeah, the house directly across the street from us, they've got like a driveway that kind of lines up with ours.
With the dog that hates everyone? The dog that barks through the window?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it her? Is it Junebug across the street? The kind of curly haired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that she
Like, I
keeps
don't mind,
outside
like-
in the summer.
My dog also, like,
Barber house.
menacingly stares at people through the window. He wants to, like, attack people with love, but he does stare at people in an intimidating manner through the window.
I'm
I get
curious
it.
why she wants to leave her house on Sunday at 9 p.m.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of in my head just like, Grandma,
Whatever.
I don't care.
You're old, and it's 9 p.m. on a Sunday.
You really gotta go to bingo night. I don't know. But anyway, all right, Braddock. So
believe in
you,
Sunday night mass.
as you jump, you feel Talani kind of like ballet lift.
Very for one swift motion.
Yep.
And I've never felt this way before.
Old I swear.
This is true.
So Braddock, as you pull like a triple axle through the air.
Gorgeous. I hold up a sign that says 10.
And then
You're German, so it still says 9.
It says,
What's
And-
down there?
and I just
Say no!
and I just use my levitation boots to just easily float to here.
What's down
That's
there?
So Sermia,
This is
as
death.
you look, the darkness seems to almost shift, and it looks like the floor is just bugs.
ah! Ah!
So
Every once in
gotta-
a while, you can see like moving through like the literal kind of like waves of vermin, like a carcass of something, like kind of coming up with something like crawling out of the holes, and it gets just like swallowed back down.
Is this a cavern, or is it like what used to be halls of a Flatbrow Grotto?
It looks like
They ate the walls.
Yeah,
or
it looks
something.
like whatever it was, the walls have caved in, and within the grotto, nature has sort of started to just regrow around parts of it, and parts of the floor have collapsed to allow for part of it to be reclaimed.
Disgusting.
Do I see any points of interest other than the exit?
You notice that there seems to be a pile of something over here.
Is it like a
Other than that, not necessarily.
I think I'll try and jump across to that platform then. Just to inspect the pile of something.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Can I get across here without a roll? Or should I roll for both?
Roll for both.
Can't you fly?
Yeah, but I already cast fly once, and I would have to use a spell slot to cast it subsequently.
We don't want to do that.
So I'd rather just roll. I have a high athletics. Save my spell slots for spells. 14 for the shorter one.
It's not the most graceful. You kind of like on the side of it, but
And 16 for the second one.
okay, that one's better. As you
Or
manage,
actually, I have expertise. It's just not listed. So it was actually dirty 20 for the first one and
okay,
22 for the second one.
okay. You jump across. You grab like a piece of rebar that's like sticking out, and you hoist yourself
So I
up.
gotta figure out how to make that work. And this thing. Shard.
Hold on. I'll be back. Is he here? Are they leaving right now? Do they have to go to the hospital?
What?
He'll go to the hospital.
I also want to know.
I can go move my car if it's a problem right now. I was gonna do it during bio break.
Where did you park?
I think I'm the one behind the driveway.
If it's the one right across from their house, then I think it's me, because I'm like on the other side of her driveway. And what I'm thinking she's worried about is backing up
Yeah.
from her driveway and somehow not being able to turn correctly.
Yeah. Which, listen, if someone is concerned about that they're not confident in their driving skills to
They shouldn't be driving.
make that turn, one, they shouldn't be driving. And two, sure, I'll move.
I just want to know why they brought it up now, because it's been years and years of me or someone parking there.
Yeah.
And this is the first time they bring it up.
I miscommunicated. It's because she was trying to leave to go do something.
Oh, okay.
And she was afraid she was going to back up into the car. That's what it was.
I see. Okay.
I misunderstood.
So I will.
Let's take
I
our
think
bio
it's-
break now,
Yeah.
actually, because I wanted to grab snacks for all of us too.
Yeah.
Because things were about
Fair
to be
enough.
crunchy, and I wanted to give us something to. I mean, no, we're fine. There's nothing. It's just treasure. You guys go up the steps. It's actually I just made you roll those athletics for nothing. It's a really boring room after this.
Sure.
I just wanted it to look fancy for like 3 minutes.
I'm curious why she brought it up after us being here for years and years parking in those spots.
I think it might be something specifically for tonight.
But I think you're like, oh yeah, it's like a really deep pit. We're like, well, what if we throw the aboleth over?
It was like
Or something like that.
you guys. There was a water walkway, and then there was like like a dock basically that floated out onto this just open pool that just went down. You know, you're in a cave and it was water, but then there was like a little stone walkway that went out with a little altar out there, but it was water all around and underneath. And the whole point was all of these fish dudes were going to keep coming up, and the aboleth was going to stay safely in the water where it could like cast spells and like reach out to touch with its tentacles, which will fuck you up if you guys roll. You read one of the extra things. Like, it's a fairly low...
It's because I rolled a nat 20 on
Right.
like a knowledge arcana.
It's like if you roll a fairly low save, you're fine, but if you fail it, like, you basically start to turn into like a slime zombie pretty almost immediately, which is cool.
Oh,
But then it was like one of those things where it was like,
Hooked
and
in
the whole
and
idea
jumped
was
at the
like
same
if you guys
time.
faced it like head on, that you could probably handle it easily, but it was gonna keep getting all that other bullshit little fish dudes in the way. But your plan was so good that I was like, that's when I was like, there's like 25 fish dudes swimming up. It's like, I mean, they're gonna collapse the fucking. They're bringing the house down on this guy.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, we collapse cave.
So, we're here. Cassidy, as you and Braddock over across there, Talani, you're preparing. Sarmia, you're over there.
I'll catch you, Tilani. That's how I'll help.
Okay.
Sarmia, as you are like rifling through this, a large centipede starts to
hey, friend.
reach out at you, as does a small. Sorry, it's not small. A small swarm. I made these. I'm gonna use the fuck out of it.
Disgusting.
Say hello to my little friend.
Pretty much, but they're all little friends.
Well, I was referring
Honestly,
to.
I was giving it a 50-50
I was
whether
referring
it was
to-
a bug nest or like a pile of stuff.
I was referring
It's definitely
to
a pile of
but,
stuff.
You know.
It's definitely a pile of stuff.
That they turned into a bug nest.
It did turn into a bug nest as well. There will be still stuff here, but it's a bug nest first. Additionally,
Who's attacking?
Sarmia, with your perception, though it has gone unnoticed by the rest of you so far, flying overhead, Sarmia, you just barely hear as
In what direction?
over here.
Oh, by the way, before we made the jumps, I did do a knowledge ping to see
know.
if. Okay. Just,
Monsters don't necessarily have knowledge.
They're also like up here. Oh, it's over here. Sorry.
And they're also not necessarily within 60 feet. I will yell out the position of the wings.
This is constantly spamming the button as he goes through this game.
I use Ego Sense from Assassin's Creed.
Alright, the cooldown is done. Hit it again!
Hey, TJ gave me that ability. I mean,
Is that the forged thing, or is that a class ability?
that's for the forge thing.
Alright. Let me get their information pulled up.
Are you saying that I should roll initiative? Is this what you're saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I mean, I am. That's my job. Roll initiative.
If you just want to sit here and
I'm
be
gonna
hit by
use my
bugs
luck
all
points
day,
to
that's not
reroll.
Alright.
At 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Let's cut out these luck points.
Should we all roll initiative?
Yes. This is like Baldur's Gate, where that D20 suddenly shows up above your head.
Nat 20 or nat 1?
5.
Oh, that one.
It's okay, honestly, the bugs aren't doing much better than you.
20.
Dirty?
Filthy. A vermin 20.
21.
Buggy 20.
A buggy 20.
What'd you get? Oh, you got a 20. Yeah.
Yes.
You got a 5, Talani.
20, 21. 5.
Oh, shit. What is your bonus?
+2.
When the bugs are... Got a nat 20.
Talani's distracted by how gross this all is. Gross. Ekelhaft.
There's going to be poo everywhere.
Oh, God.
Really? You have disadvantages on all your rolls because you're so freaked out.
But I have
Do we have to
advantage
do
because there's so
rollies?
little.
Ah.
Therefore, it evens out.
You have bananage on these.
I have banantage.
Do you need a book?
It is both a negative and a positive.
Yes.
Hey, DM's gone. We can crush all the bugs.
Right, it goes over here.
I mean, Serbia can just cleave them all in one hit, essentially.
Got it. Okay. Okay. What is your dex bonus?
+2. That's insane.
It is, actually. And they are going to come in and try to...
Who, what, where?
Sorry, D6 level. What's the fly on these things?
They can fly.
Oh, perfect. So coming from the rooftops to about here, but I don't have some taller level, so he's going to be here. They are going to bonus action emit their drone. I need. Oh shit, Sermia, you might be part of that too. Are you within 30 feet of him? Oh, nope, because he's up here. I think you're actually up here. Is that still 30 feet? I think you're just 5 feet out of it. So everybody here, I need you to roll me a... What the fuck is it? Constitution saving throw. I know that's so difficult for literally the 4 people at this table specifically.
28.
27.
28.
And you guys resist the sounds of the drone.
Let's go.
As
Stop that.
it's going to stay.
What does it look like?
It's 30 feet away.
A mosquito?
Yeah, it's like a. Oh, let me see the description of this thing. It resembles a horse-sized fly.
It's a
A horsefly?
It's a fucking horse.
Oh,
fly,
God.
just saying.
You guys could roll me a religion or an arcana to try and know what you identify these things as.
I want to know. I want to do religion.
22 religion. I'm so good at religion.
What does God tell me about this horsefly? 15.
Yeah,
Hold
14 religion.
Um,
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Arcana will tell me exactly what it is. I want to know what mythology
42.
tells me what this
Yeah,
is.
my arcana's only +1. My religion
So,
is +7.
according to.
Same for me, whichever one.
So,
it is.
who rolled religion?
Yo.
Who rolled. What did I say?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Coward.
Pagan.
What's a god to a non-believer?
So, Cassidy.
In this world, a fool.
So, Cassidy, you know that these things are demons. They come from the abyss. They resemble horse-sized flies. They can incapacitate foes with a droning sound, and they use their proboscis to just completely drain victims of their life.
That sounds like a mosquito.
Much like demons and devils, they are prone to serving more powerful demons and devils. They're kind of like mid-range in terms of power. But the fact that they're kind of showing up in the material plane,
It's bad news bears.
it means that there's the wrinkle. The lends even more credence to a demon lord being able to be like, and I'm just gonna, here come that boy, but it's a cockroach on top of a tricycle. That's a weird deep cut. Anyway, for our religion folks, the Kazmi demon is a demon of betrayal. And I'm gonna fuck this word up. Sycophancy. I said that right.
Yeah.
Sycophant? Yes.
They
They're gonna
fly
tell you that they're going to their
from
wedding
the
and then
abyss
skip it.
in their enormous forms, looking like a grotesque form of like a humanoid fly, like the worst version of a horsefly that you could imagine. Aside from serving lesser demons and always just wanting to cause pain and corruption, as all demons are wont to do, as opposed to devils who are interested in collecting souls. The demon, this one in particularly, is sought after servant-wise. People try to get their servitude because they're good at gathering people and bringing them back to something.
Oh, you won't be gathering me. Back off.
If anyone's got the silence spell, now would be a good time to use it.
For me, it does have
Looking at
silence,
the
which
magic
you
user
might
in the
not
part, one of the
waste.
magic users in the party.
I only have access to cantrips. I'm hardly a magic user now.
Yes, he changed significantly from TOB.
Sounds like he made his decisions.
Not like I had a choice.
Sounds like he made his
Thinking-
decisions.
I did. After Kenna pointed out that there is a conversion thing. If you were like, God,
Yeah, if you
every
want to
night-
be an alchemist,
if every
go
night
back.
you're like, I want
It's
to be
really
an
easy.
arcanist, I'm like, fuck TJ. I wish I could be an artificer. Like,
Or yeah,
I was right. I should have looked for the conversion room. Like, I'd be like, my bad. Sorry that I made you do that, and I'd figure out a way to make it up to you. But maybe cookies. But Serbia,
Magic.
magic cookies that you can use in game. That's just an option for you if you want. But I do like the Mechanist as well, and I think you're doing great with it. So do whatever you want. Just trust in your judgment, you bad one. This guy's going to use a droning on you, Sirmia, so I need you to roll me a Constitution save. God damn it. Don't even bother.
24.
I was going to say there's a 19 on one of those dice. As it comes close and it sends this droning, and only as it like kind of approaches you, you see it through its like, whatever you call those multifaceted eyes. It focuses on like your armor and your sword, and it kind of like recognizes them for a second and kind of like
How does it recognize?
record scratches. It's your sister.
It better not be my sister.
And you hear it say, you speak Abyssal, right?
Yes.
Belmonte.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, there's plenty of us down here that want a piece of your family's blood.
What the fuck?
All right, Sirmia. Actually, that
Did
one
not
is.
give you consent.
I don't think this one cares. It's a demon. It's going to come forward and try and hit you with its proboscis. It can only do one attack. Oh, never mind. That is not as good as I thought it was. It's a 13 on the dice. As it tries to swoop right in and.
Okay, so a small rules thing that I want to remind you of to hold ourselves accountable. The DM just says if it hits. You don't give us a number. So that way we can cast shield And it leads us to believe that we can cast shield and protect ourselves, but if it rolls higher, then it'll still hit, and we have wasted a resource. That's how you're supposed to do it.
I agree.
I mean,
Maybe
that's
I'm
how you're
just being
supposed
too
to do
nice.
it. You are being too nice.
Stop it. No, you're right.
By the way, just a quick reminder, because of one of my augmentations, Braddock's Great Axe and Sermia's Sword have an additional +2 to attack and damage rolls.
That's right.
And I will be following that until told otherwise. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack the mosquito first.
I'll bet you are.
Because he's a meanie. And I'm going to gift of luck. Let's see here. Still really high. Dirty 20. To hit the mosquito.
Yes. That AC is pretty good.
And I'm going to smite the mosquito. I'll do a 3rd level smite.
They did do a good job on this monster book. It looks nice.
Is it?
Mine looks nice too. You should check it out.
Is it a
Sorry.
fiend or
Definitely
an
Vikings
undead?
book.
It is a fiend, my friend.
Ooh.
Does the sword light up? Thematically.
Yes.
You guys see a glimmer of gold just for a moment as it slashes down.
Golden Samia.
You said it's a fiend.
Yes.
Fiends get an extra 2d6.
It's a nice sword.
32 radiant and 34 slashing.
Good heavens.
Whoa, hold on. Let me do that math real quick.
66.
Thank you. You cleave one of the wings and 2 of the legs of this thing right off of one side as it spirals off and like lands on the side next to you, and it's like, oh, you little bitch.
It's still alive.
Yes.
I will attack it again. And
It's a demon.
Um,
It's not gonna talk and say, oh, you little.
I'm not gonna gift
Young
of
man.
luck, but I will declare advantage a la my weapon specialization.
Extremely rude
That's a
language.
crit. Woohoo!
It is.
Twing.
Yeah.
Extra damage. And I can't smite again this turn. I'll follow the rules.
And Sermia, as it says that, it doesn't even get the last word out as its vision of you just
46 slashing.
like cleaves in half, and the top of its head just.
It says bit.
As
And
it
dies.
dissolves into a. It says an ichor, so I'm imagining just like a gross black.
And I'll
Gooey substance.
cleave the swarm. Just a regular attack. That's a
Oh yeah, you started your turn to swarm.
28 to hit the
You
swarm.
take 1 fucking damage from the swarm. Okay, alright.
Ew.
As this small swarm dissipates.
And I will cleave attack the centipede. Just a regular attack. 29 to hit.
It's the centipede. Oh no. We never knew him.
9 plus 25. 34 slashing on the centipede.
He's not really there. 34 slashing.
Yeah.
It just
Okay.
it breaks apart into multiple pieces.
And then I'm gonna object interact with the pile just to like
Give me an investigation real
search
quick.
on through it. I get a +1 to that. 30-20.
Kenna, your rolls.
A few
I mean,
things
I rolled
catch
really
your
bad
eye.
for the first couple.
I'm gonna get through everybody else's turn and tell you what you find, but you do manage to find. It seems to be like it's assembled of like multiple bodies, as well as.
So
like,
it's not like
just
belt
stuff.
shit. It's just
It's stuff.
bodies that came here.
Well, as you're looking around, you notice it seems like some of this might have been what they found in the ruins, and has been collected, or what's fallen into this room. So a few things look like they are more than just raggedy clothes. But given what Cassidy said about this whole place having a funk of magic, it makes sense why he might not be picking up individual things as, succinctly as he might be outside of like a fog of magic where you guys are currently sitting in. Who's next? Cassidy, you're up. Then Braddock. Then I don't even know if there will be bugs. Nope, you killed the bugs, so it's just the demon. So it's you guys. It's the three of you.
Yeah, so using my boots of levitation, I'm just going to levitate towards the guy and then start wailing on him.
So why'd you start blasting? So do you like, if he wasn't there, would you keep going?
Yes. But like I can cause myself to like deactivate it and float safely to the ground.
Okay. Should we make him range attack his body at people? I'm kidding. That'd be hilarious. I'm going to launch myself thither.
That is a 19 on the die. That is a crit.
That hits. We gotta give that to Talani.
I know, I cannot wait.
We're gonna get it for you, girl.
I know. Ooh. Next level.
What threat range?
No,
Yeah, her crit threat range.
yeah, that's her threat range, yeah.
Are you just gonna take a feat, or are you gonna try and find an item for that?
I mean, if there's an item, I'll take an item, but,
There is a sword that does it. Aside from homebrew items.
my plan
17.
for next level up. Or next feat
17
is to
bludgeoning,
take that as a feat.
8
There's
force.
technically 2 feats.
All
there's
right.
one in GM Binder, and there's also one in the other book TJ gave us.
You said
So you
17
technically take
bludgeoning, 8
And then
force.
take it at a... And then
they've
get a
got,
crit
they've
at
got
18.
a weird resistance in immunity
That's what
list,
that's
so
what
I had to
Sermia
ask.
did. She
But
has
it's
her
neither
artifact and then the
Okay.
2 feats, so
As
she
you
crits
like
on a
punch
17
it,
or
and it's
higher.
like, and as you punch it, it's got like coarse, almost like bear.
And if she took 3
hair
levels of
on it,
fighter,
like
she would
that
crit on a 16
thick.
or higher.
Ah.
Not so. It
That's
smells
so
like
dirty.
It's been
I know.
waiting around in demon food.
Second attack with the main
My next
action.
character will be dirty too.
Natural 20.
Roll me that damage.
Let's go!
John, how are you reaching the guy?
I
know you-
used my...
your boots of levitate. Levitate is up and down. It's not fly, which allows you to move in 3 dimensions.
I'm like boosting myself toward him, and then like he like going into him is stopping me from continuing to move forward.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure the description
Would he ranged body attack?
allows him to do that. Like he can push off of a tree and or the
Yeah,
floor and move
because
in a
it's not.
direction.
He can't maneuver around the guy. He's forcing himself to engage.
it's-
I'm
it's
launching
still
myself
not
off of the
flying.
thing.
Yeah.
Because you have to use a surface.
Like,
So,
as-
arguably, this guy could athletics check, throw him in a direction, and
I
he would
remember
have
looking-
to
But then I would have to like
drop the enchantment.
I would have to drop the boots and then safely
wow, I didn't
float
even
to the
think
ground.
about the fun physics that could be happening with this.
So
That's
anyway,
wild. You're
Well,
like the.
I
I
you're
would
like the
also,
sliding
I would
ball
honestly
puzzles in video
argue that
games.
after the first attack, you start floating away.
well, if I landed on him,
and
it
you're
would stop him.
hitting, and your momentum is now going back.
If I
'Cause you-
hit him,
Push, John.
yeah.
Hit solid object. Push self back.
That's a good point. I will.
Yeah, so you'd have to, if you don't
If
want to
you
be
were
pushed back,
So
then you have
you
to
could
come down.
grapple him
And,
and then
yeah.
just start like. You could
Okay.
try to grapple him if you want. I don't
Okay.
know that because
All
we're
right.
figuring out how this would work.
So
That's very funny.
So
and
do I have to
thematic.
roll again for a
So yeah,
grappling?
give a
Athletics.
grapple on him. So it's
Okay.
yeah. In this we treat it like athletics.
It would be an athletics. Okay.
In this, we treat it like athletics.
No, that's going to be.
I mean, it's contested, so you could still succeed.
Well, fortunately, I have a high athletics. That's going to be a 14.
So they have to roll a contested athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Well, little did you know that this is actually the strongest type of demon. Fuck. So, Braddock, you're like, what are you doing, deputy? And against all odds, he catches this thing that kind of spin around in the air together like a helicopter, like rights himself, and then he just starts like koala bear wraps himself around this thing and
This is pretty stupid.
The grapple.
yes,
Is
this
that
is
what I look
D&D.
Is that what I look like when I grapple people?
Sometimes
So
Talani's
the grapple was a
invitation
success.
Iron Man's wrangling a giant horsefly and punching him in his mosquito proboscis. I'm not questioning.
This
what we're looking
scientist
at.
is punching things.
Yeah.
I loved that Jeremy pointed out that I figured out how to be a monk and not actually being a monk, and I did not realize that.
Yeah, we need
Because
to
I
get...
took your lightning launchers away.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to be the Arcanist and get them back.
Yeah. So grapple was a
What are they
success.
called?
Yes.
I rolled a nat 20 on the second attack.
Yes,
so,
sir.
22. 29 bludgeoning and 16 force.
Artifice.
All right. Okay. It starts to like fall, but it rights itself, and you realize that you're about 100 feet up off the ground right now, and it is like it's grappling you now the way that you're grappling it, and you're realizing that if you start to plummet, you're gonna have to pry yourself pretty quickly. You might have a chance. You'll probably have one shot at freeing yourself if you start to plummet. But for now, it's flying because it does also not want to fall.
So am I grappling him, or is he
You're
grappling?
grappling each other. That's part of the grappled condition.
Okay.
Is you're both.
I'm just wondering, because if there is solid ground beneath us, I can just deactivate, and then my boots just allow me to float safely to the ground.
Mhm.
So,
There's also like
Millions of bugs.
but like we're just above this thing.
right.
Oh.
Yeah. So, third attack. That's a nat 1. Balance.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? It is. I've been waiting for you, my darling.
Here we go.
Back when I was a shy little baby in high school,
What does Fist
some
say?
girls
Fist.
convinced me to sing that song at a concert.
I see a sword, a crossbow, a claw, and
I mean, the
a
crowd went
claw.
wild, but I wasn't
Claw.
particularly that good.
You don't add your proficiency bonus to your
They were
attacks
just
for
happy
one
that somebody that was
d4
shy
rounds.
was doing something out of their comfort zone.
Ah, okay.
Rolling a d4. 2. So next 2 rounds, I don't add my proficiency bonus.
Yes.
All right. Was the grappling, was that technically a bonus action?
No, it's a skill check.
A skill check. Okay. Still going to attempt.
For me, it's a bonus action.
Correct.
Is still going to attempt another bonus action attack. Better. That's going to be okay. I can't add my proficiency. Was that for attack rolls specifically, or
Yeah.
okay? So so it
Sorry,
was
you're gonna do
a minus. That's still going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
it. Cassie and Braddock are done. There's like not gonna be anything left for Talani.
I mean, this is just the entry.
Yeah.
Entryway.
I'm sure there will be more for Talani.
This is the Flatbrow Grotto. I grappled a giant raven bug.
You have fun with that.
So I refuse it because it's gross.
23 bludgeoning, 8 force.
All right. So, you start to plummet.
And then it's a free action for me to deactivate the boots.
Right,
So.
you're still grappled, so
Okay.
you're still falling with it.
Okay.
So give me a strength, contested athletics check against it.
That is going to be a 21.
Is it taking you down with it?
Cassidy, right at the last minute, as it splatters in Icker, you, just like, and catch yourself on this ledge. Safe like where I should land on the tree. There's a lot of moths.
So am I
spiders.
on the tree or on the edge of that cliff?
You're on the edge of the cliff.
Okay, got it.
You're still like 40 feet from the ledge,
Yep.
but you guys are out of combat.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going through the pile.
Talani's holding
waiting for
so many
everybody to
loose
catch
rocks.
up, basically, because I
Aw.
can just hop across
Okay.
the stairs.
Put them in your bag of holding.
I don't have a bag of holding, but I do have pockets in my skirt.
It has pockets.
Okay, so if that guy's gone,
It has pockets.
I'm right there. Alright, unfortunately, once I deactivate the boots, I can't activate them again for the rest of the day. So,
Okay. I mean, you got a good use out of them.
I did.
I like that. That was ridiculous and exactly what games this is fucking made for. Like I can just hear like Rhinestone Cowboy fucking like playing in the background as he's like mounting the fucking
Oh.
Casme demon, just like punching it like a fucking bronco. No, not Rhinestone.
Talani's yelling about his form.
Braddock's like, what the fuck?
Mochi.
Mochi. All right.
Come on, friend.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Come here.
Come here.
Miochi. Good lord.
Meowchi.
So, Sirmia. In there, you find a number of things.
So good at finding things.
best
You
friend.
find
You are his
50 gold.
Wow. So rich. Sirmia misses the days when she could stare at her pile of gold. She used it all on that month break.
You used all of your gold?
Yeah, I bought one thing with all of it.
What was the one thing?
An Ion Stone.
What does that do?
It's like a
Gives
mega
her
buff.
it gives her +1 proficiency bonus.
Oh. Okay, alright. It's a lot of
A
money,
lot.
but yeah.
I mean, +1 proficiency bonus does a lot for someone with expertise,
Yeah.
So,
and it increases my attack. My
You
hit
find,
bonus and
an amulet of non-detection. You find a cold iron dagger.
Are these 5e stuff? Can I just type in cold iron?
I don't know if cold iron's 5e. I know it isn't Pathfinder. It's basically something that fairies don't have resistance to, along with silver.
Is amulet of non-detection?
Amulet of non-detection, I thought, was a 5e.
It says amulet of proof against detection and location. Is
That's
the
it.
same
That's it.
thing?
Sorry. Yeah. It's such a complicated game.
And I'm just gonna create a cold iron. Can you just give me some small details?
It's a D4. It has a 19 to 20 crit range on Fey type creatures. And Fey do not have any resistance to damage dealt with cold iron weapons. Some people call it dwarf metal. That's a Runa thing. That's not
Some
don't use that
people
unless you're using a
call
Runa thing. People will be like,
it
what are they fucking talking about?
dwarf metal.
We can start that rumor.
We
I'll
can
just put-
start that rumor. I'm just
I'll
letting
put-
you guys know it started
Some
here. Don't
people
be like, yeah, I
in
read it
Runa
really good.
call
You
it
didn't read
dwarf metal.
like Yates or something.
There. Some people in Runa call it dwarf metal.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
So Sirmio can crit on a 16 with that. Actually, no, because I'm pretty sure the threat range on my artifact only works on my crits.
You also notice
Pretty OP
that
at it.
there are a number of people who are.
Is it a +1 or is it just a regular?
It's a +1. It's a magic material. I guess you're right. We have said there's material that's not magical. That is magical, but not +1. But it's a +1 cold iron dagger. You notice on that person, there's also like a lot of stuff's been eaten up. But there's a few people who look like they're dressed in like what would you consider like adventurers' clothes. Fairly recent. Might have been people who came to investigate before you guys got here.
Was any of them fashionable?
Not salvageable. It's just like shredded and roach poop covered.
Damn it.
What's left? Because it's probably magic.
Yeah, right? That's what they found.
Well, then I give up on the clothes and I rejoin the group.
Alright. Do you guys continue on? Venture forth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talani jumps the gap.
Sirmia jumps the really big gap, and she got a 27.
Well, yeah, you roll me in athletics
Okay.
too. Maybe you'll roll a 1.
Unlikely. I rolled a 5 and a 6. So that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever. Go fuck yourselves.
Well, I have very good athletics.
Sorry.
Oh, he's such a baby boy. And puts all his paws in one place.
No.
My cat loves being upside down, but he won't admit it. He'll just purr the entire time. He's giving himself away.
Yumi just looks nervous.
He doesn't look nervous per se, but he will be like complaining the whole time, but also purring.
Dobby would his eyes would start to close like he's going to sleep, but he would do like the complaining meow while
Do you have
it
a
was
cat?
happening. Not anymore.
Oh.
He passed. Here you go.
Rest in peace.
While he's falling asleep, it was very cute.
That's snoring. That's cat snoring.
No, he had a cat snore. He legitimately snored and would get as close as possible to my face and then fall asleep in my bed, like on my pillow, and snore in my face. That dick, I miss him so much. Remember Dobby.
Yeah.
Long live Dobby!
You gave Dobby a sock.
And then Lisa.
Oh,
We speak of
Mochi, you
St.
big
Dobby.
meanie head.
I will tell you a
Aunt Lisa
tale.
did not like being upside down.
Alright.
Was that a playful bite or a?
That was me trying to right him so I
Yeah.
could put him down and him not liking it. But also me not jerking back, so all I got was small little.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you want me to kiss it, make it feel better?
That's what my cat does. He'll bite my hand and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Little claw mark, that's it.
Ouch.
Alright. Do you want me to get you Band-Aid?
I'm not worried about that.
Liquid bandage.
Need some
Alright.
super glue?
So, you guys.
Worry about that.
Talani up front.
Would you like Mochi to lick it in for you?
No. I'll just.
Would you
If
like
I
to lick it
could-
for you?
I'll just let the
Here's your
platelets
centipede.
congeal and do what the body's meant to do.
You guys.
Here's yours.
Incidentally, I
Well,
didn't
that's
get sick
where it
about
went. Man, that's when I was rolling really well on last week.
Oh, sorry.
Up there,
But when I do,
Sorry,
you
everyone.
guys see. A few things in this hallway right here.
Creatures? Did the bugs on the floor not seem super agitated by us?
They were, but they couldn't like climb up to you guys in a full swarm.
Okay.
by like the time you got out.
So they could like climb the rock, but not their fellow bugs or something.
Well, it would be pretty rude if they were climbing on top of each other, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they have a strong sense of what is rude and
Yes.
societally correct.
They have a strong sense of politeness.
What we didn't quite hear, because it was, in a very low tone, was the constant fly around buzzing of them just going, sorry, pardon me, excuse me.
Oh, they're Canadian bugs.
Okie dokie. You guys see, so the first two people are for Braddock and Talani. I need you guys to roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Just them?
Can
You
I-
guys have not crested, so basically these two are coming up the stairs, you guys are like 4 steps down.
Can I use the wand of Pass Without Trace to give them a plus 10?
Nat 1.
Well, never mind.
I mean, you can still give them the bonus. What? Is it a spell or
want
is
It's
it
a
change it. I'm
wand.
like,
Oh,
this is
wand,
just-
and I
You
don't
have to
know
roll
that.
an at 20 to cancel this out.
I'm like, this is just fun.
I already erased my gift of luck tally, so let's see. I mean, it's not a nat 20, it's a 16 on the die, 18. So, nope, don't cancel it out.
So, Talani, you're like, oh my gosh, what should be, Braddock, wait! And he's like,
I mean, we're not
Talani,
the
where do you,
stealthiest group.
and Braddock, you are,
I don't feel like we've ever tried to rely on stealth to get through anything.
Yeah. Talani's been slinking through, and Braddock's
I'm
like,
just gonna activate.
hey, what's over here?
I'm just gonna activate my
think-
cloak of
I
invisibility.
think I know exactly what happens.
What?
No. Talani,
please tell us.
Talani goes forward stealthily. Braddock, you need to be quiet. Talani, I'm trying, but I'm really nervous. And I just let out the massive fart because... Because as we said earlier, when I get nervous. Flatulence.
I was doing my stealth song and everything. I think Talani has a special stealth song.
My colon did its stealth song too.
Damn it, Braddock!
By the way, before we got sucked in, you said it was late afternoon, right?
Yes.
How much time has passed since we've gotten to this point?
I mean,
Between
we've
when
only
we
been
got-
here for a couple minutes, I feel like. We didn't, stick around and talk in the first floor.
Yeah.
All right, just asking because werewolf. Once the night comes, don't know if I have to be in direct moonlight for it to activate. But actually, could I do
You do an Arcana.
an
You do an
Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay.
You
31.
could. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say you do an Arcana or a Religion, but you have to decide which one you're doing.
Do you
There's
get-
different
I'm
informations
not-
available.
I have a higher Arcana.
Okay. So with the Arcana, oh, that map looks so much. I'm sorry. I don't even know if it looks good on this screen. I just think it looks
Do you
good.
get 10 no matter what on intelligence-based checks?
Yeah, anything below a 10 is automatically considered a 10. What I roll. So
All skill checks or just intelligence?
just intelligence and insight specifically.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's all come together.
And there is another feat that I have that says that as long as I am if I have 1 minute of uninterrupted focus when using using any skill check, it's automatically considered a 10 if I roll below it.
Nice.
But intelligence, it's always intelligence, skills, and insight. It's
Rogues
always.
aren't the only ones who can do shit. So Braddock, as you hold on, Talani. You're back here. What do you think you're doing?
Well, the werewolf. Shit.
Braddock.
Yeah, Talani
You would
snuck
know
successfully.
that she moves vite as a fart. You would know that
Always.
generally, when exposed to moonlight, yes. However, there are like stress can trigger it. They can be force trigger with magic sometimes. That's a little more rare. Dying can sometimes let the lycanthrope take over because the consciousness just submits to the wolf's regeneration.
So, don't die, but your characters aren't really good at that.
So stay calm, don't
I
die.
wonder what would happen to the werewolf if it was thrown
Carry
into a
on.
meat grinder. Do werewolves
find
bounce
out.
off meat grinders like diamonds because they're immune to non-silvered weapons?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
After the break.
No, please, let's
Well,
don't.
I mean,
But-
maybe Velp was smart enough to make his
What
meat
I
grinder
need-
Silvered meat.
Thing called-
Man thought of everything. It's even
Alright,
cold
I
iron
need
inlay
everyone
in
to
there.
roll initiative again.
By the way, I did say that I activated
got a
my
16.
cloak of invisibility.
Ooh, 18.
21.
Ooh, kind of low on that one. That's an 11.
How much heft do these have?
This is like the literal inverse, almost. Oh no, because
Suri is very middling with her initiatives. She rolls fairly well, but only has a +2, so doesn't usually get above 20. Doesn't usually get below 10.
Yeah, Cassidy has advantage on initiative rolls, but only has a +3.
I rolled poorly, and I only have a +2, so I'm generally at the bottom.
+4 and advantage.
somehow all the enemies rolled the same initiative. So
Yeah.
that's fun. We start with Braddock, who, as you're looking around, you see this thing go, and you can see multiple little
Babies.
spiders
Spider
come
babies.
out of the woodwork.
Damn your bowels, Braddock!
I can't help it. I got the IBS.
What's DIBS?
Dibs.
Dips?
That's what we called it on the old rock. DIBS. I got the dibs.
Dibs on what?
On the
I
IBS.
feel like it would be called Kim's.
It's called dibs. I got dibs on the bathroom.
Casserole irritable bowel syndrome.
How dare you? Casserole had nothing to do with this.
Sure, man, that's a lot of cheese.
Casserole had nothing to do with this.
Okay, alright. I'm just saying, maybe take a little easy on the sodium. Casserole had everything to do with it. He actually has a dairy allergy.
That's no such thing as
You are eating so much sour cream and cheddar.
It's good for you. It's good calcium.
You could have some fucking broccoli, man.
I do.
That is not doused
I
in butter
do. It's-
and more cheddar.
I do. It's called a cheesy and broccoli rice bake.
You're proving my point.
Surmia eats some celery.
All right, Braddock, you're up first.
Sometimes a special treat. Talani will sneak in ants on a log.
TJ,
Shot in her snack bag.
Surmia's
This-
ants are chocolate chips.
half
Yes.
wall thing here. Is this a navigatable tile or is the wall blocking this?
So you can go through here. It's kind of like,
Okay.
so, yeah.
That's all I need.
It's just extended because it needs to stand up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the four-armed.
Okay.
The
This is
baby.
one of the like big roach people.
Are you talking the baby spider or the big roach?
Big roach. I didn't see the baby at four arms.
I'm right here, asshole. Come
They
on,
all
bring
have
on. These are stuff
4
that-
arms
come
or
on.
more.
The first
This is
attack,
my favorite enemy ever.
factoring in the +2,
This
will
is the guy you
be
adopt.
Right on that
30.
Spider.
Left.
30 to
I like
hit.
your chutzpah.
30 to hit. miss, man. I don't know what to tell you. In
Oh,
his
God.
next lifetime, because you cut him so hard, it extended into whoever they're reincarnated beyond this life.
And their
Yeah,
AC
that
in the
hits.
next life was too high to hit nades.
Okay. Is that end right there? That's weird.
I don't think I've seen that outfit.
26 damage.
Nice. This is silvered, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
matter on these, but I know one of your weapons is silvered.
Second attack.
The only weapon that's important to mine is silvered.
Let's go.
I do have an arrangement of daggers.
Choked on my
18.
18 to hit. That just hits. As you ting find purchase.
Reroll those. Oh my god. What's the likelihood of that? Rolling 4 ones on
On a
D4s.
D4.
I was gonna say she knows.
4 times 4 times 4 times 4, 16, 64. 64 times 4, 256.
256.
Yeah,
1 and 256.
Nice.
17.
17 damage.
Yeah.
All right, as you.
I'm so grateful for great weapon
goes
It is
flying.
more
Wow.
likely than rolling
Third
220s in a row.
attack.
All right.
Same one. Back with that. That'll be a 26
26
to hit.
hits.
I hope so.
I should have prayed for it, but whatever. 25 damage.
Nice.
Is he still up?
Yeah, whatever. Yes, he's still up. These guys are pretty tough.
Bonus
like real
action,
pack rodents.
cleave. Getting the little dude. I'm on a great weapon as well.
All right.
And that will be 23 to hit.
All right. That hits.
He's like, come on, why do you think you're such a big guy? You can't take me down. Come on, let's fight, you and me. Come on, look at somebody at your level.
Is that what they're
tough
saying
guy.
in Abyssal?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying, but
Do
I
you
really
roll low on
like
all of
his
those?
spirit.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad about killing this guy.
37 points of damage.
All right.
Bouncing back to the big.
You and cut like 2 of his arms off, and he's like, "Ah!" And he's just "Ah!" You guys hear this like unearthly screech coming out from when Randy farted.
The big dude is going to miss. It would have been a 16 to hit.
The big guy.
Yeah, and
That's
then the last attack of the cleave, going back to the small dude with great weapon master factored in, will be a bastard 20 to hit. So 20 hit.
Yes. Sorry.
And this is the tiny dude
Okay.
again. $28 damage.
You know, he was just about to retire in 3 days. As you just and he.
Oh, it was his one last job.
Well, at least we saved his boss some retirement payment.
That's worse.
That's
Go sit
Why
in
are
the
you
go
caring
sit in the
about
corner,
the boss?
Cassidy. Go sit in the corner.
You give him a union pamphlet to read. All right.
Called severance. We're now having to fight. Who's his widow?
Does anyone have any literature about workers'
All right.
rights?
Is that your turn, Braddock?
Yeah.
Talani, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. So I want to aim at this guy right here.
Yes.
How gross is he?
He's a giant cockroach.
But is he like
How do you
covered in
feel
like
about cockroaches?
gross stuff?
He's covered in small roaches and eggs and filth.
Ew. Disgusting.
Yeah.
I am going to well, you know what? Before I get too close to him, because first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take one of like the hand-sized rocks
Yeah?
that I picked up and throw it at him.
Okay.
Roughly, would that be like a medium or
Medium.
a?
We'll say
Okay.
medium. Rocks can be heavy.
Rocks can be heavy. He'll allow it. Ooh, that's a 18 on the die. 14 plus 18 is 32.
Yeah, that hits.
32.
That hits him. That bonks
Does
him.
a 32 hit?
Bonkers.
No.
8. 22 bludgeoning damage.
All right. To the big guy?
Yeah.
All right.
I knock him like right in the head.
All right.
It's like, I see that this works. I'm going to do it again. I do not want to touch him.
To him?
Yes.
She threw a rock at him.
I threw.
Oh, okay. I just
Oh,
assumed that
19
was
to
a
hit.
wall.
That hits.
Okay. That's my second rack. Ooh. Plus 14. That's 25 bludgeoning damage.
All right. You conk him again, and he screams at you in Abyssal.
I screw at him back.
All right.
I do my daunting roar. He needs to make a wisdom 12 save.
Oh. 15.
Okay.
It's abomination for the whole.
He's not frightened of me, but he knows that like
He knows
maybe
you're here for business.
I'm here for business, and maybe you should be scared of me.
Watch out. Servia, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Then all the bad guys, then Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yay! Do I have to roll? I don't necessarily want to hide, so I'm not going to roll stealth.
This is what the Necker core assimilates into.
Oh wait, it's not 15. It's more than that.
Nope.
Con
So it rises out of the
8 plus 9, 17. He needed me to 17 out of 12. I didn't do that math.
Sarmia,
He failed. He's frightened.
Oh.
He's frightened of me until the end of, I think, my next turn.
did Talani attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Where'd you go?
So
I
the
didn't
guy on your. Oh no, she threw.
I
She
threw
threw
rocks.
rocks.
So you were there.
Yeah, that's why I did the same thing.
And he's now scared of me. Ha.
Okay.
Whatever, it's fine.
I was just
Okay.
busy updating an item with my new proficiency bonus. I think. Ooh, I can't decide whether I want. It's just one room. Doesn't feel like the final room, so Sumi's going to hold off on performance. And she's just going to attack. She will start by attacking the big spider with the knife.
Okay.
And will gift of luck, which is plus 17, but for Great Weapon Master that's minus 6. 24 to hit.
That hits. I said no.
I would be intimidated.
Ooh.
Ooh, a subscriber.
Wow.
Thank you.
And then
Thank you.
What's the
39,
comment?
39 slashing.
Davros.
I cannot see what
I don't know what that says. That's somebody trying to get us. It's a bot.
Oh.
Or
Ew.
I know.
39 slashing for the first attack, and I will attack the same
Not the person who just subscribed. The person
Spider
in the chat.
again.
Thank you to the person that just
That's
you
a
are not a bot.
crit.
Yeah.
Just describe that's
A crit
so
on
rude.
Sarah
It's so mean.
Spider. And tails means I
We
get to
love
roll
you.
more damage.
Nice.
We love you.
Reroll 2. Oh. And I'm gonna 3rd level smite again.
Smite.
No, we'll do 4th. We'll do 4th level smite.
First.
I cast Potion of Vitality.
So that's the 2 dice makes 4. Is it a fiend or undead? Or fae?
Yes.
What is it?
It is a fiend.
Which gives me another 2d6. $62 radiant and 9, 6, 56 slashing. 62 radiant and 56 slashing.
How dead is it?
How do you want to do this?
I mean, 28, obviously.
You know the smell when a bug flies into a bug zapper?
Yep.
The whole room just smells like that.
I like to think it lights up like that too.
Yep. It makes that like sound.
So Mia applied
That was
to her
cool.
blade before the battle.
That was cool.
Okay, and I will...
Is it still alive or?
Yeah, is it still alive?
Oh no. No.
I will cleave and attack this one. That one.
Tonight's the night. It's been so long.
Make a contested strength check. If the target wins, it disarms you.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Just strength, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll it because I don't want to lose my... That's a luck point. 17.
Okay, I was gonna say it was actually gonna be really close. That's you start to like feel it like ripping it out of your fingers, and then you're like, motherfucker, no, it's my sword!
And then 5 feet to cleave attack that one. What would you say that is?
I would say that's cocked.
That's ganked.
16.
The little guy?
This one.
Oh. She's gonna reach. Yeah, that. How much?
16.
That misses that guy. As you try to swing down, it like you realize Braddock kind of like steps in the way to take a hit, and you're like, whoop, and he's like, whoop, and you like, Braddock, you know, you had some small whiskers anyway. Yeah, it's an exchange of opes in the middle of this hallway.
And my last cleave will go back to that guy. 18.
Thought that was another one for a second. I was like, damn.
This one's been rolling pretty bad today, aside from a couple 19 and 20s. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 hits as you find purchase.
Wow. 32 slashing.
Wow. On
this one.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I do a Zelda spin and almost hit Braddock on accident.
Oh, thank God it's so short. I mean, tall. Tall.
Okay.
Thank God I'm so tall that I was able to see that and duck.
So,
saw it coming a mile away with my amazing height.
Jesus. All right. The two big guys. One is going to attack you, Braddock. The other one is going to actually. Hold on.
What did I do besides causing an amazing amount of damage and cleaver fretted? I did nothing otherwise.
I'm scary, right?
He was 2 days away from retirement.
This one is
Now
They're
he's
all
retired.
retiring.
Now he's retired.
They're all retiring. Don't hurt me, I'm about to retire.
This one releases a little splash of web and covers
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
in webs.
Is that a deck save or does it just happen?
It covers area. I need a dex save from you guys to see if you're
Okay.
entangled in it.
Okay.
Better hope it's web.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Came out the mouth.
With everything else that's
Oh.
been happening in
Ah.
this place.
That's
No, I'm gonna do it. 13.
11.
You're both caught in the web.
Okay.
Oh no!
So that we're entangled then?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you're.
Don't skin off Talani's back. She can just throw rocks.
Yep, I have so many rocks.
It is
Yeah, don't
then
skin
going
this
to
Rest in peace, Silver Barrel.
bonus
I
action.
2024 to 2024.
Skitter.
I miss that barrel so much. I'll think about that barrel.
We can get you a Silver Barrel that returns.
Make me another one, damn it!
I mean, we can also just buy one.
And then it is
I
come
suppose
over
we have
here
to find someone who can like
and
craft it.
start feasting on the one
What
you just
the
cleaved
fuck?
in half.
You're fucked up.
I'm sorry, it's feasting on its comrade.
Yeah, I mean it's dead.
Does can I just like roll an Arcana check to see if that is like significant for its abilities?
Go for it.
6.
It might be fucking weird, might be really bad. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I got just by looking at it.
Serbia, I'm gonna lay this out for you right now. If it is just because it is hungry, we're gonna kill it because it's a cannibal. If it is
I'm just
doing
worried that
this
it's gonna,
now,
like,
that it's gonna
transform
turn
into
into a
something
matron
bigger.
mother.
Yeah.
We're going to kill it. No matter what, we're killing it for what it's doing right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's cut in half too, so it can get right into the entrails.
It's right up in there right now. Dove in head
Real in the
first.
meat of the thing.
So would we be
Literally.
considered restrained in the web? or-
Yeah, you can't
Yes.
move.
You have to do a strength save to get out, or a strength check.
Well,
Eats up
I
an
thought
action.
entangled was we can't move out of the area, or speed is halved.
Correct.
Your speed is 0.
We
until
are
you-
restrained, not entangled.
Yeah, your speed is 0.
Oh,
until you
okay. I thought we were
My
entangled.
bad. He's eating them.
Can we do
Their web.
attack actions that don't require movement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But attack rolls made against us have advantage, and attack rolls that we make while entangled have disadvantage.
Skitter.
Oh, that's what fell. Your phone fell.
Oh, thanks.
That's what I was like. Why did those cards sound so loud?
This little guy's going to come over and he is going to start just on you, Talani.
Okay.
You have advantage.
I'd like to see him try.
You have advantage because she's entangled.
Uh-huh. Oh, no. I'm bummed. That's a nat 20.
On
Yeah,
who?
that hits.
On Talani.
Oh. Talani
But I
uses
wasn't
Shadow
bummed.
Shunt and
I was
disappears
so
into the ethereal. If only Mort was here.
Is this the guy that I had attacked?
TJ,
No.
No.
Okay.
TJ, I'm going to use my reaction not to activate a rune, but to use my another runic ability to make him have to re-roll it.
Where the heck is Mort? We need him to make it a not net.
Oh. It's not a nat 20.
Oh no.
But it is a
What is the
21.
exact one? It's
That
not,
was-
21 hit?
That would
Yeah,
still
21
hit,
hits.
I
Alright,
think.
21 hits.
it's not a crit, though.
It's
It's
not,
not a crit. And then he's going to come in with a little, like, butt stinger.
Butt
At
stinger!
you.
Butt stinger!
Butt stinger! Does a 20 hit you?
A 20 hits me.
Alright, so that's 2 hits.
Runic
and then,
shield. There it is.
And that's 17 on the dice, so that will hit, but none of them.
Okay. Interesting.
None
For The butt one, I would like to do hip toss.
Reaction attack.
Yep.
I love wrestlers.
When a creature attacks me, I
Grab
can
him
use my
by the
reaction to perform this
stinger.
technique. For an athletics check of DC 10, and he rolled a dirty 20 on that?
Yes.
DC 10 or half the attack roll, so I just have to roll.
Yeah, and you don't have
Oh,
disadvantage
it's
on skill checks.
Literally, there's no way I can fail it actually unless I roll a 1. That's a 17 on the die.
Okay.
I avoid the damage and I throw my opponent away from me 10 feet, dealing normal unarmed damage.
Nice.
I think that's just the floor and not an abyss or anything.
So, unarmed
Throw them into us.
be just a D8 plus so much.
Let the other bugs eat them.
18 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
So
and
he like poises his like butt at me, and he's about to like butt stinger me, and I
Right.
go no, and I hip toss him away instead.
all right.
Do not point your butt at me.
This big bug is going to come in at you, Sirmia.
Sorry, he attacked me twice.
4 times.
4 times.
3 claws and 1 butt stinger.
Okay.
'Cause he's got
Butt
4
stinger.
arms.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do it
What?
every
What was the
time.
damage?
It's funny.
Oh yeah, I should probably tell you that, right?
Yeah.
What?
Like you don't have to give me damage, but
15 slashing,
okay.
9 slashing, and 13 slashing.
Is this all non-magical?
Correct.
All right. So that's halved for me. 15, 9, 13.
I'm looking at it, I'm just like, okay, we need to get done with this fight really soon.
All right, so that's 18.
So I can leave and get home before the Super Bowl ends, and I don't have to drive in the traffic.
The Super Bowl's happening right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a really good
I
point.
never would have known.
Yeah. I don't want to drug him.
There's
So,
10 minutes left,
shout out to
and
the-
I'm just like...
Shout out to the one subscriber who's watching us instead of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out
I'm-
to all of our subscribers who are watching us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you.
I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
I'm not watching
so
the Super
I'm
Bowl.
sure most people aren't watching the Super Bowl.
I'm protesting the Super Bowl like I do every single year.
All right.
Admittedly, if the Lions
Did
were
it
in it,
hit?
I would like the
Um,
historical context.
Yeah.
So,
True.
what's your
Never
AC?
happened. And I'd be intrigued
20?
by that.
Braddock, what's your AC?
My AC right now,
I'm right next to Braddock, so
So
actually
plus
it's
2.
it's 22.
right now it is 26.
All right.
No,
So-
not 26, 28, sorry.
With the two of you back to back,
But to
they are coming in with these claws
Cheek
and
to cheek.
slashes, and Sirmia, there's a flurry of them, and you're like, oh fuck, they're about to. And then you back up and you see that you're back to back with Braddock, and you're like, yeah, I'm here with Braddock. And you just like, ting, 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 bash them all away, and the two of you stand resolute before.
No, so no hit because I was gonna use a reaction if I needed.
No hit because of the Braddock.
Okay.
Cassidy, it's your turn, and then Braddock is on
Alright.
deck with Talani.
So is this a strength saving throw?
Strength check.
So,
I think.
strength check. Okay.
I think it's a strength check.
Yeah, it's not a saving throw.
It's just a strength
Yeah,
check.
something isn't happening to you versus something.
All right. That is a 21.
All right, you managed to free yourself.
All right. So is that little guy still next to Talani, or was he
He
pushed
got
back?
kicked
Or-
back, I think.
10 feet.
Yeah, and you have a bonus action and an object interaction.
I'm Serbia.
Bonus. Oh, bonus.
It's an action to get out of the webs.
Well, I just did a strength check.
Yeah, it's an action.
It's a full action. To get
Oh,
out.
okay.
That's the whole point of a web.
Okay, got it.
It's called Battlefield Control.
Would it be would I have to spend a bonus action to try and get Talani out of the webs, or?
You could. I would argue you could spend your bonus action giving her the help action on her turn.
Yeah.
Like you
Honestly,
could
fair.
waste your bonus action this turn to have her start her turn with the help action coming from you already.
My strength is very good.
So there's a very good chance you'll be able to get out of it.
Yeah. So I wouldn't depend on it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have nothing else to use,
But if you have nothing else to do, then
I can still attack with a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go up to this guy and attack him with my bonus action. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
11 bludgeoning and 5 force.
All right, and you just kind of like punch him in the face, and he lets out a screech at you. Yep. Is that your turn, Cass?
If I had to use my main action to get out of the webs, then yes, that is all I can do.
All right, Braddock, you're up.
Brady.
Okay.
Solana, you're on deck. Followed by Cernia.
I
don't know if the bugs will
going
survive.
to hit the one I've been hitting so
Yep.
far.
Unless I miss all of my attacks. they
That's true.
won't.
That will be 18 to hit.
That hits.
He should go down here pretty soon. He's already taken a lot. Plus 8 to that. 24 damage.
All right.
Second attack on him. Crit.
Yes.
Yippee! Yay.
48 points of damage.
And you slunk your what weapon are you using?
This one
Switches
was
every
the
attack.
yeah. This one, because I know them because I have to keep track of my damage rolls. This one is my fire sword.
All right, you like slice into it, and then it like tries to cleave it out, and then it like
No.
starts to heat up, and it like hot knife through butter cuts through the rest of the bug. It smells like one of those stink bugs.
Attack more bugs.
Corner.
Flanking.
Ole. At 20.
Nice.
I did say that, so I'm not going to add it.
Now, if he's going to follow the
I
pattern,
was going to
that-
say Great Weapon Master,
that-
but I forgot to say it before I rolled.
You should just do a Sermia and do it for all of your attacks.
I like to, but until I know or have an idea of their AC, I wait. So I say it specifically, and I try to honor when I'm being honest.
now, if he's going to follow the pattern that's been going on, a nat 1 after 2 crits. What happened with the Aketa? We got a pattern going
that
on
was
here.
worse.
Rest in peace. Double points.
30 damage.
All right, and you thunk into its back. This guy's looking pretty messed up.
Can you reach?
Is that your turn, Braddock?
Yes,
Talani's
I
up
can.
next.
No, it's not. Bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to start cleaving.
Oh yeah, nat 20. You can.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you can't cleave, you can also just use Great
I
Weapon
can
Master.
reach.
So anyway, I started
him.
cleaving.
Oh, okay. You have a whip or something?
What do you, is that, what do you say this? Is that cocked or is that an
What is your reach?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just didn't know. I was like,
What is your reach? Because that's technically 15 feet away. 5, 15. The diagonals, every second diagonal is 10 feet.
fucking diagonals in this roll. Okay, then I can't.
Fucking diagonals.
So it'll be a 15 to.
That misses, unfortunately. It was a little farther away than you initially thought.
No,
Weird-
sorry.
weird-
15 on the dice to
Oh.
get him. So it'll be a 20
Yeah, that hits.
something.
All right. And it's like on its last legs, it's looking at you guys, sputtering something out in Abyssal. Sirmia and Cassidy, you guys can make it out.
His lord will feast on your rotting carcasses.
Wait.
Talani, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm going to attempt to disentangle myself from this web.
Okay, give me...
It's super gross.
Yeah.
Strength?
Yes. It's a strength check, but it's an action.
A strength check. So is it like athletics, or do I just like add my
Just, you
saving
just
throw?
add your strength, yeah.
Okay.
Now one.
Left eye.
Now one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Roll the
This is
one.
why we have
Roll the one.
dice.
Left eye. Better. 18.
All right, yeah, you managed to rip yourself out, and you are free.
Disgusting. Okay, so that took my
Action.
action, but did that take all my movement?
Nope.
No.
No?
You can
Okay.
movement, bonus action, object.
All right. In that case, I'm going to move forward. I want to grapple this guy,
Nice.
this little dude.
Righteous.
What do we call this? A triple thing?
Oh, shit.
It's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, he's not getting out of this.
Does a
Just-
34 grapple him?
You grab him by the skull, and he's like,
Let me go.
Can I do? Let me do one of the free ones. I'm gonna do a slap.
all right.
Slap. Regular unarmed damage.
That's hilarious.
Okay. So that's just an unarmed attack. That's an 18 on the die.
That hits.
Oh, death by bitch slap. That's gonna be amazing.
Two, 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right. As you do that, and you can hear it like crack,
Oh,
an
God.
eye pops out of his socket,
It's
and it
exoskeleton.
dissolves. Yeah. You're out of combat.
Oh!
This guy's
Oh,
dead
what about
too.
this
What
guy?
about this one?
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh.
And sorry, I forgot about. I thought that was the big guy. Yes.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, Sirmia, it's your turn.
I'll attack the big cockroach first. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Do you want me to roll damage?
No.
I'll attack that one.
Okay. Mike just gingerly takes
25
it
to
off the bat.
hit.
That hits.
Do you want me to roll damage?
No. Now you're out of combat.
Okay.
What about this guy?
That guy's
That's the one
That's the one I
Just
attacked. I have
Yeah.
reach.
Mhm.
10 feet of reach.
So before you are two doors, another room looks like a study. We can pause right here if we want to open up right here next week. If you guys
Yeah.
want to think
Yeah,
about it.
sounds
but,
good.
But you can explain the rooms.
One looks like just a door locked. That's the stone one. The other wooden door.
There's always a locked door. in
Um,
these
And you notice as you approach it, those runes start to light up.
Another room door. I throw one of the bodies at it.
It looks like it gets hit with a concentrated disintegrate spell.
Oh!
My God. Does it look
Oh
like
my.
it's disenchanted or like it's up?
It looks like one of those
Continuous
ones.
Oh
it
my
might
God.
have a
I'm
key to
boogieing out of here
deactivate.
before that freaking game.
For sure.
Okay.
In the other room, you see a study. Most of the scrolls and books and stuff have been destroyed from the vermin in
Oh
nature,
my
but there's a
God.
few things that have survived, possibly because of a
Okay.
magical tint to them.
Okay.
We will go through the study tomorrow or next week.
Next week, and
When
then
there
we
isn't
might
Super Bowl
have
traffic
a
to
Jeremy and
Ran.
Ron little mini venture before you guys reconnect. Who's to say where they are?
Who's
They
to
were
say?
lost out in the muck somewhere.
Yeah, they
Who's
got lost
to
in the
say
woods.
where they are?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.